My beloved child, in the chaos of the past seasons, you have felt adrift, unsure of your path or purpose. But I am bringing clarity and direction back into your life. The time of tears and grief is ending. I see the pain you have walked through, but now joy comes in the morning. I am turning your mourning into dancing. Where there were dashed hopes and unfulfilled longings, you will now see my faithfulness. Promises I have made over you, visions I have given you, are on the cusp of coming to pass. This new era will be marked by connection, community, family. The isolation you have known is lifting. I am bringing kindred spirits across your path, divine appointments and open doors. And what I give you will be a sign to many of my extravagant goodness. From the deepest brokenness I make beauty rise. I make all things new. The shame of your past is being erased. In its place, a testimony emerging of how I take the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. Many will find me because they first found you and saw my spirit emanating from your life. My spirit will spread through the unlikeliest of people as I set my believers in high places. The seeds of your small life will yield a great harvest for my kingdom, because this is an appointed time, a set time for my favored ones. The assignments I ordained for you before time began will now spring forth. Gifts and callings that have laid dormant will activate with power. You will step into your rightful place, the role I scripted just for you. And with this new position comes new authority, new capacity, new identity. I am remaking you from the inside out, laying new foundations no storm can shake. As I did for Jacob, wrestling until the breaking of dawn, I will bring you from your season of wrestling with me into the dawning of a new day. I will rename you for this new era and reframe your perception of who you are. The old labels that limited and defined you will fade. Daughter, son, beloved, mighty warrior, this is who you are to me. Fix your eyes on my vision for you, not your own small-minded misconceptions. With me, nothing is impossible for those who believe. The borders of your life are expanding exponentially as we partner together in this next chapter. Great adventures await you. I have mapped out the journey ahead. Though the path may wind through dark valleys at times, I will light every step and lead you ever upwards to soaring heights you have not known. The naysayers told you thus far and no further, but I declare, thus much farther. What I have purposed cannot be thwarted. The exhilaration of the ascent with me far outweighs the comfort of plateauing in complacency. You were made for more, created to display my fullness. Yet I would remind you that even as you are met with open doors and favor on every side, my way still calls for sacrifice. My path led to a cross before it led to a crown. To reign with me requires carrying that cross daily, denying self for the sake of serving others. This is no path for the faint of heart, no calling for those who shrink back from hardship. But for those enduring souls who say yes to the quest, who fix their eyes on me through the storm, I promise you adventure and reward that outweighs every cost. Come now, leave behind the old baggage, the chains of past failures and wounds. This is a new day. Yesterday's version of you was but a fading shadow. What I am birthing in you now is radiant, alive. The world has yet to glimpse the glory set to pour forth from your yielded life. You have only tasted the first fruits of what our partnership will yield together. So come, be still and know I am God. Cease your striving, your performing, your anxious twists and turns down dead-end paths. Instead, return home to the shelter of my wings and the sure standing place of my presence. Shut out the demands and expectations shouting for your attention. Be deaf to every voice but mine. Here in the sacred place of rest, I will realign your vision, reorder your priorities, remind you of your reason for being. My dreams for you did not vanish in the wilderness seasons when you took your eyes off me. Each loss and lack has carved capacity in you to contain more of my glory now. Turn those wounds into wells where my living water can flow through to others. Your mess becomes your message, your test your testimony to overcome. Let my cleansing streams rush through your life, washing you wholly clean, inside and out. There are still hidden crevices where shame, regret, and accusations linger. Bring those to my light too for healing. No part excluded, no past failure unchanged by my grace. All is redeemable in these hands pierced for you. Gaze now at my scars and remember the length and breadth of my love for you. Find wonder once more in the fact that I, in all my nature, would lovingly choose you to hold you as my most precious treasure, the one closest to my heart. This sense of wonder will transform you in a profound way, freeing you from trivial concerns to explore new possibilities alongside me. With me, you will embrace life's adventures, find joy in simple moments, and marvel at the unexpected blessings that come our way. Your life, your dreams, and your understanding have grown significantly in recent times. Yet what you've experienced so far is just the beginning. Ahead lies a wide horizon of new experiences and fulfilling journeys. Lift up your eyes, beloved. The harvest before you now is beyond anything you ever dared ask me for. The dreams I have seeded in your heart do not even begin to touch the reality of all I have in store. Your present circumstances are not your destination, but only the starting line of our race. Keep your gaze fixed on me alone and watch how I move galaxies to unlock your destiny, one faithful step after another. Though enemies prowl, I have given my angels charge over you, surrounding you as a shield, driving back the darkness. My banner over you is love, and my rod and staff guard you. You need not fear the arrow that flies by day, nor the terror stalking in darkness. You are safe in this citadel of my presence and power. I made you to be bread for the hungry and sight for the blind, to bind up the broken. I crafted you as light for the lost, as clarity for the confused. Reorder the chaos around you by first walking in my order and peace within. Out of your oneness with me will stream wholeness in your life. Yes, there is chaos and despair pressing in from every side, but keep your eyes fixed on me above it all. I see order where you see only disorder. I know the way through when you are lost wandering in circles. I take your small surrender and multiply it to feed the multitudes. I translate your single cry in the dark into the very power that pierces the darkness. Call on me and I will answer. Knock and watch as doors fly open. Ask for what only I can do and see my storehouses of provision poured out. You have only just tasted my goodness, now drink deep. Take more. Let my love wash you anew today, overflow you afresh. Then out of that overflow, pour my hope to the hopeless, my resources to my ministries. And when you have poured out the last drop, come running back to the fountainhead for more. I will never run dry, never ration my resources. Limitless supply awaits the one willing to be poured out. Say yes to the journey with me. This new era in your life will be all I have promised. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Against the odds, despite every impossibility, my word over you will come to pass. Light will rise in darkness. Glory will fall on barren ground. Life will burst forth from decay. Beauty for ashes is my gift to you, the garment waiting to be worn. So set your face like flint towards me, and we will do this.